Hey, I just thought I'd show you guys my Harbor Freight tubing notcher that I modified to work on my J-head Bridgeport. I've had a need or a want more than anything to actually have a tubing notcher that would mount up on my mill vise. So trying to take your typical tubing notcher and mount it up in there creates some issues. You end up having some clearance issues with the head of the mill, the quill, and the spindle. So I modified this, did a couple things to eliminate all that. One of the big problems with the $40 Harbor Freight tubing notcher, first off, is the alignment. You have to center up the tubing clamp with the center of the arbor for your hole saw. And I've eliminated that because we have infinite alignment available. We can do offset notching, whatever needs to be done now. As you can see, there's a little offset notch I was playing around with. And you can also micro adjust your notches. So, you know, kind of opens up your options for a $40 unit. I actually took the tubing clamp off, turned it upside down. That allowed me to have a little bit more clearance. The handle right here was actually interfering with the head, so we weren't able to get the tubing as close to the quill as I'd like. You know, you want it as rigid as possible, so I tried to eliminate some of that. I actually had to space this out. These are just some quick spacers that I had made up for some end links for some sway bars, so I just threw those in there, temporary. Again, this whole thing was just kind of on a whim, something I just kind of threw together real quick. Thought about it for a while, but didn't really get to doing it till recently. So I don't know, I have a couple hours invested or whatever. So I want to show you guys what I came up with, see what you guys think. So we'll be right back. I'm going to come over here and turn on the rotary phase converter. I got this North American phase converter, 10 horsepower. It's worked out really well. It's a little noisy because it's new, but we actually pre-wired 3-phase in 3 different locations. I have my Monarch 10EE hooked up to it, and we came down the wall. We ran a location for the Bridgeport. You come on the other side here. I plan on getting a vertical bandsaw real soon. So we pre-wired 3-phase in just in case that's what I end up finding for a bandsaw. So let's go ahead and turn on the Bridgeport and I'll show you what I come up with here. You can do really fine-tuned cuts as well. So makes it kind of nice. I'll show you that. If I want to take off just a couple thousandths, just turn it in a little bit. That's a little more than a couple thousandths, but you get the idea. So, works out pretty well. I'm very happy. A little bit of deburring there to do. That is a very old, worn out hole saw. But you get the idea. So, I'm curious to see what you guys think, and I'm open for any comments. Let me know. Thanks.